Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I will be going with four things. First of all is that I will be explaining the chukul.com drawback which I recommended on my previous two videos. And second of all, I will be going through the technique which I recommended last time. That was I sold AHPC and bought MHCL. What's the update with it and how it is going. Third, I will be going with what I bought and sold today. Along with it, I will show you all the techniques you can use to maximize your profits also. And last, there was a request in the last video by Yash Kumar Agrawal. He wanted me to analyze JFL, so I will be analyzing JFL and finance sector for the same. So here we are in chukul.com. In my second last video, I recommended the website. I was new to this website myself. So when I was analyzing stocks, I found a drawback in this that the price isn't updated after bonus or after dividend. When the price fall down, the price isn't updated in this chart. So if you see on around 26th December, the price was around 6,100, and after bonus was given, the price fell down to 3,700. There was almost 50% bonus dividend and 50% cash dividend. So the share price got discounted because of the bonus share it got listed. Similarly, for 8th January, the price fell down from 3,600 to 2,300, or let's say it was corrected because of bonus dividend. But in this chart, it isn't updated. Like if you see in NIFSE chart, I go to HDL, I will see the stock price has been updated. So if I see the last highest price on the last bull, it was 2,780. But when I go to chukul.com, it isn't updated. I have to calculate it differently. So if it is in around 7,100, it has to be around 2,821. But I have to calculate it by myself in chukul.com. But in nefse alpha.com, I have updated it. I would also like to add one more thing. If you see the chart, you can clearly see in this chart and in this chart what's the major difference. So it is not aligned first of all, and you can't make support and resistance because of this, because the stock which is in 1500 won't ever go to 6,000, only because of the number of shares has increased. The shares floating in the market has increased, so there will be a completely selling pressure, so the market won't go above 6,000 currently, because the valuation isn't that high to make the HDL with current share number of shares to go till 6,000. First of all is that, so you can clearly see the difference over here. The chart is continued and you can make support and resistance over here. And second, if you see the peak point of it is around 29 August 2021, and then if you see 2021, it was 29 August. Yeah, it's only 2,500 after correction. Till now, after giving all the bonus share, the value would be 25,000, 2,500, but in it, it is around 7,000 and it's in its highest point. But if you see after valuation, after giving bonus also, there was a point around 18 January 2022 where the stock went above the point in the last year. So this is a major error or major drawback of chukul.com, because of which I kind of lost my trust on it. So that's it. I want you to analyze your own and see if there are other scripts in which there are the same mistakes. Mostly it will be on the chart or the script where the script gives regularly bonus dividend and high bonus dividends. So mostly in microfinance as well, you can find this kind of errors. So that's it. Website that will be nifsetrading.com. In this, you can go sign up and go to chart section, and you will come here for technical chart. I am recommending this because there are few benefits. First, yeah, the prices are updated after it is corrected after the bonus it was given. Second of all, you can find live like during 11 to 3 whenever the trading time is going on in FCA, you can find a live update as well. Second is that there are multiple tools you can use as well, that in which I can see what NIPSE went, what is turnover in the chart itself, how much what happened, and world exchanges. There are multiple features you can go ahead and just go ahead and look for yourself what works and what doesn't. So in my last video, I have recommended you a technique you can use to maximize your profit while you are trading in a bull run or when the market is going upwards. Just I'll just be briefing you what actually happened in this technique. In this, whenever the stock of a sector, let's say in this example, I will take the AHPC stock, which I partially sold at around 207 and I bought it around 155. And after gaining 20 to 30% profit, when I made my target, that was around 207. So I partially sold my stock, and as into 207 there is a strong resistance. I just wanted to gain maximum profit for me. So I shifted to another stock in the same sector, that is in hydropower sector, as it is boom period, or let's say it's in high demand. So I was just searching for another script which hasn't been shown, which isn't showing that much growth in the past few weeks or months, or it is around its low point. So I can gain maximum profit in that script in the same sector after gaining 20 to 30% in this. So if you just see, there is a 10% chance that I will gain more profit around, and I will be going around till 227. That's the max I'm expecting for it right now before any correction. So I just shifted to another stock, that was MHCL. So here we are in MHCL. So in last video, as I said, I partially entered it in this stock around 439, and now the stock is in 455. I have gained 16 rupees per share, and I'm really happy with that. So let's draw some support and resistance. We can draw a support line at the point 433 and two resistance point at around 571 and 625. So these two are my targets, and these are the strong resistance. And if you compare it with AHPC, which was around its strong resistance point, that was 207 and 217, and which I partially sold and entered in the same sector in different stock. So that's my plan, and it worked for me, and I gained more profit in it compared to HPC for now and in today, not overall. So yeah, so that's it. And with the same time and in the same period, you can switch to different scripts in the same stock, or sorry, in the same sector, to gain maximum profit, because not every script in the same sector will grow at the same pace or in the same time. The timing will be up and down, the profit may be up and down, but as a trader, as a smart trader, you should analyze every situation in the market and gain maximum profit. So there is one more technique that I would like to suggest, is that keep investing or keep trading for long term, for a few months gap as well. Don't always trade with all your capital investment in share market for trading in short term. Try to invest as well. Try to trade for long term position as well. So today I traded my shares for long term position. Like I sold some of my share from UNHPL that was average at 247, and I sold it around 284, 86 average, and I just partially sold. I'm not saying I completely sell all my stock from UNHPL because I have good hopes from UNHPL, as I can see it to go at 607, 606 at its long-term position. So there is one thing that I like to clear. I still think UNHPL has great potential and it will go up. And as I had made some nice profits in it, and I had a large amount of share in it. I just wanted to sell some, partially sell my holdings in it. I just wanted to go out of the stock and try to go for long position. So I shifted to NLIC and Shivam. First, I went to NLIC because if you see the stock is around 705 and there is a growth potential of 2000, let's say 2000, around 2000. And NLIC is a very good stock. It will go up for sure. It may take 5 6 months. I am ready to bet on it. But the return I will get is will be 3 times. If you just see 700 into 3 or 2.8, it will be 2.8 or 2.9 around. So it's fine with me if I invest. Let's say I've invested 10 lakhs. My investment will be of 28 lakhs. Can you just imagine that? So if you see in terms of long term also, you can gain a lot of profit in the market itself. So Shivam and NLIC are the two stock in which I see the maximum growth. So yeah, here we go. In case of Shivam, the price is at 549 and the highest price it went around 1590, or let's say 1600 itself. So you can just multiply by 3 times, you will get more than that itself. So if I invest 10 lakhs, then I will get 30 lakhs. So that will be really great. Keeping that in mind, Shivam and NLIC, I have invested in that. Yeah, that's it. I researched the whole market and I found an LIC and Shivam and NLIC, these two stock the most profit that one can gain from. If you find some other stock, please do let me know. I will be happy and I will be ready to invest in that by doing my own research itself. So that is my recommendation. Do trade, but do invest and do long-term trading as well. That's important as well because one cannot always gain the maximum profit by trading itself. One should invest, one should hold long-term positions, long-term trading, and do short-term trading as well. Try everything, learn everything, and just see what works for you and what doesn't. Okay, so that's it. I just found opportunity and an investment for a few months, and I can gain a nice amount of return. So I went for Shivam and NLIC. If you find any other stock, do let me know. But so as I said earlier, whenever someone requests me to analyze the stock, I will be using some more tools. Not just I will not just go with support and resistance. So first is that as you can see, the previous high was at around 711. The last level at which GFL had its highest peak was at 711, and the stock had broke out and with a good volume, and it broke out this resistance at the point 725, let's say 711 itself, and it went up, and there is a new resistance point at 824 in which it went and it came back down. And there is one more rule: whenever the stock breaks out from a resistance and it comes back to test the same level, which shows the breakout is really real. So one thing is that, and second of all is that RSI level is also as it 60, around 60 it's good, 59 is a good spot for JFL itself or any stock. And if you see, the MACD is going downwards, but it hasn't shown the cut from blue to orange line, which doesn't really show the sell point. Also, there is one more thing in Bollinger Band. Yeah, the upper line was breakdown, but if this middle line, if the market goes below, if the JFL price goes below this Bollinger Band middle line, then you can go for selling, or you can think of it. But if there is a high chance that it might come down to the middle band, it will make a support and it can go again up. Okay, so I'd like to say one more thing. First of all, let's try this. Okay, what's your target and how did you buy that? If you bought the stock at 10, 20 or 30% below, you can wait for it. And if the market or JFL goes below the point, goes below the point 682, you can keep a stop loss at 682. If the stock goes below 682, you can partially sell if you are in profit. And if I don't think so, you bought it around above this point, that is above 750. I don't think so you have bought it. If you have bought it, you can just average it out, because JFL is a good stock and it will go up again today or tomorrow. So selling also, if you don't have the cash and you don't want to be stuck in this strip, you can just sell after the point at 680. When the stock goes below 680, you can keep a stop loss if you are at a loss. If you are a profit of 20 to 30%, still when the market the script goes below 680, you can sell. Also, there might be a plan, or there might be a goal or target from which you started to buy JFL, and if it is there, please let me know, or else you can just go ahead with the target or the goal by which you bought the share, because I don't know that thing. Always, whenever I buy, I'm saying my personal opinion, I may be wrong in your case. So it's just whenever I buy a stock, I keep my target and I keep a goal for how much time I'm holding it, why I'm buying the stock. That should be clear. Okay, the same goes for you as well. I hope so you have done that. If not, then you can just clear it right now, because subconsciously you had something in your mind that made you buy JFL. So you can stick with that as well. If you are in profit, I think so. If the stock goes below 698, you can partially sell, or 680, you can partially sell. Besides that, the stock is a good point. The MACD is in low. It might show a sell point, but it hasn't crossed the line till now, intersected the blue and orange line. Also, if I say RSI, it was in its low medium point only 59.60. It goes up after that. Also, Bollinger Band is also in its good point. Mostly, if you see previously, if you see over here, and over here as well, it comes to the middle band and it goes up. It just acts as a support, and if this goes below this middle band, then you can sell or partially sell. That's up to you, your target and your goal. So thank you guys, that's it. And market is in its good position. Keep trading, keep learning, and thank you for your support. So that's it for today. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.